All right, welcome. If you've ever felt like your golf swing is all arms and shoulders, then trust me, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to walk through the swing like it's a personal coaching session, really focusing on the 9 key positions that are going to unlock your power as an upper core golfer.
So let's start with a really quick diagnostic question for you. When you're swinging the club, does it feel like your power comes more from your arms, your chest, and your shoulders, instead of, say, a big hip turn? If you answered yes to that, well, you're almost certainly an upper core player. And you know what? That's great news. It means your swing has a specific, repeatable structure that we can build on. Understanding these next 9 checkpoints, that's the key to unlocking not just your most powerful, but maybe more importantly, your most consistent golf swing.
Okay, let's dive right in. We're going to break the swing down into 3 really distinct phases, and we'll start with the absolute foundation, building a powerful, structured backswing. Seriously, if you get this part right, the rest of the swing becomes so much easier.
Here's our little roadmap for the backswing. We're going to cover 4 critical checkpoints, moving from your setup at P1 all the way to the top of the swing at P4. And just remember, each position builds on the one before it. Everything, and I mean everything, starts at address. So the most crucial thing here is to establish a stable and repeatable foundation. For you, as an upper core player, that means a taller, more structured posture. I want you to feel your spine nice and upright, let your arms hang almost vertically, and lift your chin just a little bit. This isn't just for show, it's what gives your shoulders the freedom they need to rotate fully. All right, the takeaway. This sets the path for the entire swing. The feeling you're looking for here is an upper body dominant move. Just initiate the swing smoothly with your arms and shoulders, and let that club head track up and a little bit outside your hands. Your goal is to keep your lower body quiet and stable. Think of it like an anchor while your upper body starts to coil up. Okay, now we're at the point where your lead arm is parallel to the ground. You should feel like you're creating a ton of width and leverage here. Your hands are high, they're away from your body, and your wrists are starting to hinge on a diagonal. This position, P3, is all about storing potential energy by letting your upper torso do all the turning. And here we are at the top, P4. This is the peak of your stored power. Your hands should be way up high above your trail shoulder, and you should feel this incredible coil across your torso. That separation between your fully turned shoulders and your much quieter hips, that's what we call the X factor. Think of it like stretching a rubber band to its limit. That tension right there, that's your engine. Now for the fun part. Let's move to phase 2 and see how this all comes together. This is the dynamic heart of the swing. We've stored all that amazing energy in the backswing. Now it's time to unleash it in the proper sequence to create a really powerful impact. This sequence covers, without a doubt, the 3 most critical moments in golf: starting the downswing correctly, maintaining your structure on the way down, and finally, delivering that club right to the back of the ball. I really need you to pay close attention here. How you start your downswing literally determines everything that follows. For the upper core player, getting this first move, the transition, right, is absolutely non-negotiable if you want power and consistency. This highlights a critical point for this kind of swing, the top-down sequence. The feeling is that your torso and your arms lead the way down. Your lower body is there to stabilize the whole motion, not to kick it off. This is what prevents you from getting stuck and makes sure the club descends on that correct, steeper path. Now this checkpoint, when the club is parallel to the ground on the way down, this is your chance to see if you're on the right track. The shaft should look steep, sitting above your trail forearm. Your chest should be rotating aggressively, and you should start to feel that lead leg bracing against the ground. This creates what we call vertical ground force. You're essentially using the ground to push up, which helps your upper body rotate even faster. Pretty cool, huh? And now the moment of truth, P7, impact. If there's only one key feeling to focus on here, it's what you see on the slide, forward shaft lean. You get this by letting your hands lead the club head through the ball, which allows you to compress it. And that is what produces that crisp, powerful, piercing ball flight that every single golfer is chasing. Finally, let's talk about the finish. And please remember, a good finish isn't just a pose for the camera. It's the natural result of everything you've done correctly in the 8 steps before it. It really is the signature of an efficient golf swing. These last 2 checkpoints, they're your proof. They confirm that you've released all that energy you stored up, and you've done it efficiently and, maybe most importantly, with total control and balance. So right after the ball is gone, I want you to look for this full extension.
Your trail arm straightens out, and your hands follow this high, steep arc up and to the left. That high hand path and that vertical posture are crystal clear indicators that your swing was properly powered by your upper body's rotation. And here it is, the final product. A balanced, tall, classic finish. Your spine is upright, and your weight is fully posted on your lead side. This proves your swing was structured and powerful. So ask yourself, does your finish actually look like this? If it doesn't, the mistake probably happened way earlier in the sequence. So I know that was a lot of information. Let's quickly recap the entire sequence into a few simple takeaways that you can actually take with you to the driving range. You know, the simplest way to think about your swing is in two parts. The backswing is all about feeling width, building structure, and creating that powerful coil. Then, the downswing is about feeling the correct sequence, releasing speed, and bracing against a firm lead side. And this table just lays out our three-phase approach one more time. Phase 1, build your foundation. Phase 2, unleash that power core with proper sequencing. And Phase 3, release all that energy into a balanced, extended finish. It's just a logical progression from start to finish. Look, the goal of any great golf lesson is to leave with a single, clear focus. You just can't work on all 9 of these things at once. So looking back at this entire sequence, what's the one checkpoint, the one feeling that you're going to take to the range and practice next? Pick just one and build from there.